Hi everyone, it's Natasha. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do a 1-year review as well as a wear and tear in regards to my Victorine wallet, my Louis Vuitton Speedy Bandouliere in the 30 size, and as well as my Victorine wallet in the fuchsia color. I got this one a week or two before I purchased these two together. So I'm going to start with the Victorine. So I purchased the Victorine, and it's, sorry, just to insert because I forgot. All of them are in the monogram print. So when I purchased the Victorine wallet, I was really thinking when I'm going to do more of a compact kind of day that day, I wanted something smaller. And so I was actually on the fence in getting the Rosalie. And after a lot of research, I decided to get the Victorine, and I decided to get the Victorine in the fuchsia color because, or instead of the gold or rose ballerine, because I'm the type of person that when I am using light colored clothes or bags or shoes and stuff like that, it usually gets dirty pretty fast. That's just, you know, that's just how that's just my personality. So I just kind of thought, you know what? I'll just get this one. And why did I pick this one instead of the brass or the gold tone hardware? Because everything else that I have, aside from having, everything else that I have usually is in the monogram with the gold hardware. So that's why I picked this one. I don't have any issues in regards to, like, there's a tear, you know, there's an issue in regards to that, there's something's broken, nothing. The zipper is still pretty soft, smooth and beautiful. If you can hear that. I know, it might have started to get a little bit annoying. So, let's see. The button there is in fuchsia, and it has held up pretty well. I know there are a lot of people that were complaining about the buttons on their Louis Vuitton. They would say, oh, the quality has gone down. They're having issues and stuff like that. I don't know how they're using their wallets, because when I put this in my bag, I don't like, oh my gosh, I have to be very, very super careful on the button. No, I just pop it in. So I really don't know what people are using theirs with. I don't know why theirs are chipping off, peeling off, whatever. But it could be a defect, and you should get that looked at by Louis Vuitton ASAP. Mine is perfectly beautiful. So I just noticed there's a little bit of dot on there, right there. If you can see that. Let me see. Looks like a dot. I don't know. It's not a scratch or anything. But so this is, when you feel this, it's not smooth at all. It's got texture on it. So let's start now by opening the wallet. As you can see, it's an envelope opening, or envelope style. So you open it. This part, actually, you can keep stuff in here. I have kept receipts in here. And because it is a long bill compartment, and if I put my cash in here, sometimes there's a tendency the ends of the cash kind of curls, because when I put them in, I don't really like arrange them completely, you know. So sometimes it will curl on the ends. So if you're considering this wallet and you don't like that, that's gonna like drive you nuts. Maybe this is just not the wallet for you. It has six card slots right here, 3 on each side. And then you have a pocket in here and 1 pocket in here as well. There is no divider in the bill section. And if you've noticed, there are 2 holes. There's a hole right here, and there's a hole right here. Because sometimes I've noticed there are people, I've actually seen this, which I find kind of strange. Sometimes people will keep like loose change in here. I don't know why. Not particularly for Louis Vuitton wallet or the Victorine wallet, but just wallets in general. I don't know why. And you have this coin compartment. I have used this, just to make sure it's getting loosened up and it's not too tight. I'm not a fan of the coin section. This is not my first bifold wallet, okay? So this to me is disappointing. It is tight. It's annoying to me. It's frustrating from time to time. It's just, I don't know. I'm not a fan. I think because when you open it, if you notice, like it's still kind of tight over here. I don't know why. Actually, I take that back. I do know why. It's because it's just the way it's made. You know, it's not, there's no expansion part for here. There's no expansion part for here too. So it's a little tight. So if you're one of those people that love their coins, love holding a lot of change, I'm really curious how you're going to work this. There have been times that I would leave my change in one of my clays and I would just put them in there instead of putting them in here, just because it's really frustrating for me to leave them in here. As I have only noticed when I inspected this, there's only one issue for 1 year, and that is a little bit of separation of the glazing. Other than that, I don't have any issues. There are no scratches, there are no tearing, no issues at all. I've probably used this collectively 5 months out of 12 months, maybe a little bit over. Sometimes, I usually just use this sometimes when I'm downsizing, usually when I'm using my Turan PM. Other than that, I don't really use this. I did use this as well when my Sarah wallet was being repaired. I do have a different wallet. I have an international wallet, which is 50 years old. And I am always on the fence in getting it fixed because it has so much, there's nostalgia attached to that. And I don't know. I don't know. My husband just laughs at me about it because that was a hand-me-down. And, I mean, obviously it's older than me. It was a hand-me-down and it just, I don't know. It's like, do I want to get it repaired? And then, you know, some of the stuff that because I used that wallet over 10 years. And when I got it, actually, it was in perfect condition. And then after 10 years, you know, I used it and there's a little bit of wear and tear on there. So, I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. There's a little bit of insert, a little bit of chit chat and story time. Moving on, I'm going to talk about my Louis Vuitton mini pochette in the monogram. I really love this. I was always so fascinated why so many people talk about their mini pochette. I never really understood it. And then I got this and I fell in love. I wish that they sold this in which the pull tab is like pebbled leather in black or in pink or in red, like, or purple or something, because then I would buy it. I would want something that would have an identifier that it's different from the other one, so I can just put different mini pochettes in my bag. I put a lot of cosmetic stuff in here. So I have my Clarins Comfort Oil, Lip Oil. I have my oil absorbing sheet. I have eye drops because I wear contact lens. I have my Lancome lip gloss or lipstick or lip lover, and I have my my very, very old but very reliable Stella mirror. And then I have these amazing lipsticks, the Essence Kiss, the Unicorn and Mermaid. I'm using the Kiss the Frog, and I love it. And this is my favorite, and I don't know, I don't want to use it anymore because they actually stopped making this color, which is in Mexican Rose. So, I'm going to show you the inside. There is no issue, no staining, nothing like that. And the reason for that is I'm usually pretty good in making sure there are no stainings. So, there you go. I think the inside is textile lining. So, it feels kind of rough. Like, if you go against the grain, it's a little bit rough. And then you go with the grain, it's a little bit smooth, if that makes any sense, smooth with texture. So 1 year, I am very, very happy with this. As I've said, if they sold this all in monogram with the gold, if they sold this like in pebbled leather for the pull tab, I would definitely buy more. But, you know, if you've noticed, the patina is very slight. So, I mean, it's patinaed already a little bit, but I would prefer something in a different color, you know, so that I can have like 2 different kinds of mini pochette in my bag. The toiletry 15 is not appealing to me. There's something in it. I just don't like the look of it. I think it's the something that's hanging over here that doesn't go anywhere. I don't know. I mean, this also has it, but it's attached to the gold and it becomes a wristlet if you want to. But that one just doesn't have that. So here, let me demonstrate this. You could just attach this pretty quick. You put this in the D-ring and it's a wristlet. So if you want to go out and this is all you want to do, you just put your cards in here, some cash, some lip products. I don't know what else you would put in here. And you know, just go about your night and have a great time, then this would be perfect. Have I ever used that for that? No, I am a purse girl. I will, I need more than just this. I would never just bring this. So, there are no issues. There are no separations on the stitching from the canvas to the zipper. There is no issue here as well. It has patinaed a little bit, but not a lot because this is always in my bag. The gold is still pretty shiny, very pretty. And if you've noticed, the gold on the zipper and the gold on the chain and this, I don't know what this is called, the hook, is completely a different color. Yeah, yeah, there you go. You can see a little bit more. So I find that a little weird. You know, that this is in a lighter color and this is more of a yellow, more of a gold color. This is more of a faint gold. As again, there are no issues with this bag for 1 year. It has held up pretty well. I use this every day with every bag. For whatever bag I'm going to use, I have this in my bag. So do I recommend this? 100%. If you are one of those people that want to organize a little bit inside your bag, or you want a cute little SLG, or this could be your first purchase from Louis Vuitton, I would back it up phenomenally. I know a lot of people complain about that the quality and the stitching of Louis Vuitton is not what it used to. I don't know what they're talking about, but this is always what that kind of bugs me, that's not uniform. But this is the bottom, and I think that's normal. I mean, if you've ever stitched anything, what you're usually focused on is the top and not the bottom. So I think a lot of times people are unforgiving when they spend a good amount of money and they think it should be like, I don't know. Like, it should be perfect and more, I think. Like, you need to be a little bit more realistic sometimes. But you know what? That's your opinion and that's your money. So, you know. Next, I have my Louis Vuitton Speedy Bandouliere in the 30 size. Bandouliere is French for strap. That's just literally what it means. That's why I'm kind of confused sometimes when people will say it's my Speedy B 30 with a strap, or my Speedy B 25 with a strap. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Speedy B or Speedy Bandouliere. So basically, if you're gonna say it all in English, it'll be like Speedy strap, you know. But you know, if that's what makes them happy, that's what makes them happy. So this has a lot of wear and tear. I did use this so much. So here you go. I could just do it this way. So if you can see, the brass up here, the middle part has already gotten off. Like it's already gone. It's not gold anymore. You can't really see it very well because of the reflection, because it's sunny out. But let's see. Okay, right there. No, whenever, yeah. Why it's not very shiny. That's not just a reflection. That's actually tarnish, or the gold just got taken off. And where it says Louis Vuitton, there's a lot of just specks of tarnish. And it is also the same on the other side. This is actually the worst one. It's not actually, the gold has definitely gotten off. It's probably like 5% gold left. There's some tarnish over here. And what I have noticed is I was using a lot of bag charms with this bag. And what I noticed was where I placed the bag charm, which would be where the LV logo is facing up. And this kind of helped me navigate what was inside. That's why I placed the bag charm. But now I'm just not going to use any bag charm because I've noticed that it will hurt the hardware faster. So this already has like specks of tarnish. It's inside and it's kind of hard to see because it's really bright out, and I think it'll just be kind of hard to see regardless. There are already some dirt on here, which is fine. I mean, it's wear and tear. The glazing is still beautifully red and intact. It's still really glossy. So I'm pretty happy about that. The same with here. The glazing is still really glossy. And I do have people that do ask what glazing is. Glazing is, okay. Glazing is when they stitch this up together and they don't want to fray the ends. So they put this material on here, which I don't know what is, but when they put on here afterwards, it's called glazing. That means it kind of just holds it together to prevent it from fraying in the future from wear and tear. So, oh, here it is. So this is where it says 30. Yeah, it's kind of hard. I don't really want to pull it to stress the bag. I don't need to do that anyway. And if you've noticed, yeah, you can see it right there. This is not like tarnished. This has always been a different color than the hook. So it's just weird how that's a different color. However, this D-ring does match the gold hardware of the key. I mean the zipper pull tab right there. The sides, the vachetta is still pretty good right there. The thing I'm just gonna insert, the thing I never understood was when you have a Speedy, it has this weird sound. That's from the handles. I just find it really strange. So here is the other side, and there are no issues as well. The bottom is beautiful. I have put this on the floor. Oh, there's a little bit of like dirt on here, and I'm gonna use my homemade baby wipe to clean it, which is alcohol free. I don't add any alcohol there, which I use on my baby every day. So there you go, it's clean already. If you want, I'll probably, put a link down there and want to use for my homemade baby wipes, which I use for everything. I clean tables with it sometimes. I don't like the fact that this is curling right there. Let me show you. There you go. All of these chaps are curling in the bottom. That kind of bugs me, actually. I don't like that. And I don't like that because through time, I'm worried that this is just going to tear, you know, start tearing up, and it will slowly tear this particular, I think people call these chaps, so I'll just go with that. I don't really know what that's called. The inside is clean. I've never had any stain on there. So this is what it looks like inside because I do have my organizer. Even my organizer is super clean. I've never had an issue. The D-ring is right over here. I never use my D-rings. I just don't. And even me not using it, it already has wear and tear, if you've noticed. I think it's just probably putting stuff in and out. The other side has that zipper pocket, and the zipper is super smooth. And there's the pocket. I don't remember where the date code is. I don't really show you guys those date codes because I don't know. I feel like, why does it matter? You know, I think, to me, I don't really care. I think that's really what it is. I don't really care. I know when I bought it. I know how old it is, and I'm gonna share with you how old it is. But to each his own. So here it is. I'm gonna show you. This is because of I put a bag charm on here, and the bag charm wasn't Louis Vuitton. I do not own any Louis Vuitton bag charms. I thought instead of spending hundreds of dollars on a bag charm, I'd rather just buy like a different bag. So I don't know, let's try and, oh no, the camera's not gonna pick it up. So it has tarnish. It is not shiny or gold anymore. It has like a dark, I don't know, like a medium brown, it looks like, you know, like tarnished brass. And this is because of a bag charm. So, I'm glad I didn't really invest in buying a Louis Vuitton bag charm, because then I would completely hate it. And we'll probably just sell it, which I'm not really into doing that anymore. To me, this is probably my basic bag. If I had to pick a basic bag, this will probably be at like, I don't know. I used this so much in 2017. I used this so much. And this came in handy because I got pregnant and the Turin just wasn't, you know, dealing with all the food and all the water that I need to bring with me all the time, because I was always so lightheaded when I was pregnant. I wasn't gaining a lot of weight. So I did enjoy this, and I still do. And do I love this bag or recommend this bag? Yes, I do. I do. I never thought I'd be a Speedy girl, but I really do enjoy my Speedy Bandouliere in the 30. I am planning on getting it in the 35. I don't know when, because from what I've noticed, in the past few years, I don't switch out my bag daily. I don't switch out my bag weekly. But I do like to have a little bit of something different. And when I get a new bag, I usually use it for months at a time. So, to me, I don't know, after getting my Turnout MM this year, I don't know if I want to get something again this year brand new. Pre-loved, I'm open to that, because, and the reason that it's different for me for pre-loved and brand new is because when I have something brand new, I want to test it out, especially the first year, because that's when, if there's an issue with a bag, you get it repaired for free. If there is a really big defect, then you probably get exchanged with a newer bag. So I want to do that as much as possible. I just noticed that while this is hanging out over here, the glazing is slowly peeling off. Like, there's the red color, and then there's a layer of plastic. And that is somewhat, there you go. You can see a little bit of it. It's not substantial, but I would prefer that didn't happen. But, you know, wear and tear, it does happen because you are using the bag. If you don't have any wear and tears at all, it's weird. I mean, you're using the bag, so it should have wear and tear. If it's not, then, you know, lucky you. I mean, I take it back and calling it weird. It's just, you know, how everybody uses their items are completely, you know, based on their personality. And to me, there's a little bit of wear and tear. It's not a bad thing. The patina it has this beautiful, just light golden color to it. It's not white anymore, but it still kind of looks new. But it is, because it's still only a year old. But look at how beautiful that is. I love this bag, and I'm gonna do a few mod shots for you guys, just so you can see that. So this is in the shortest setting for one of them, and the shortest setting in the other one, because this is the 3-part strap. I never just use just 2 parts. I always do all 3. So this is what it looks like in the front. For me, I'm 5'5", for reference, and I am holding in an extra weight due to my pregnancy. Well, not actually due to my pregnancy. After pregnancy, I gained my weight, actually, because of I was taking fenugreek. So this is what it looks like right there, on the side. It's just like a beautiful Boston bag, and this is probably like the most popular size because it fits most people perfectly. And on the back, and if you have forgotten or have noticed, I do have an organizer in here, and that's why it has that perfect flat bottom. So here it is as crossbody from the side, putting it on the back, the side view on the back, the side view on it on my side, front view, and putting the bag out behind me. And that is how it looks like. So there you go. Do I have any regrets with any of my purchases? The Victorine, a little bit. I have to be honest with that. I am a little bit regretful that I did get this for now, because now that I've used this, now that I've had this, I feel like I could have just used one of my clays, but I didn't. But if I didn't get this, I'd always have that nagging in my head and be like, would I ever like dislike it? I actually talked myself into getting this wallet because of the compact kind of thing. So the compact situation. So I'm kind of thinking the next time I go compact, I'll use my clay to be my wallet and see how that goes. If it doesn't go really well, I might appreciate this wallet a little bit more, you know. Do I have regrets on the mini pochette? No. I love this thing. This is my favorite SLG. Favorite. Better, I love this more than my Sarah wallet or my clay. This is my favorite for sure. And do I regret buying my Louis Vuitton Speedy Bandouliere in the 30 size? No, I do not. I love this bag. And now I know why there's so many videos, so many blogs, so many people who bought this and rave about it and love it. It is your basic bag. It's casual and dressy at the same time because it's Louis Vuitton with the gold hardware and the monogram. It becomes dressy, but to me, it's also very, very casual because of the design of the bag. Would I recommend any of the 3? I would recommend this, the Speedy Bandouliere. I would recommend the mini pochette, the Victorine. It would be based on what you need. It would be based on your personality. Because I myself, I'm not really like 100% in love with it. So, if you have any questions, feel free to do that down below. I love hearing from you guys and interacting with you guys. If you want private conversations, I'm on Instagram and Twitter. You can DM me there. You can also email me. I have my email down below as well. Again, questions, comments, suggestions, feel free to do that down below. I hope you hit the like button. And thank you so much for your time. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye. If you would like to know every time I do upload a new video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell so you will be notified every time that happens. There should be suggested links in my other videos that you might enjoy as well, so don't forget to stop by and click those links. Thank you.